Hello YouTube, my name is Wakia Lion. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. The video I'm making is over the element of Earth and its place within Neo-naturalism. Now, the element Earth and its place in Neo-naturalism represents the stability of society. It represents the foundation upon which the building blocks of society are laid upon and are stabilized, so that we may be able to explore and expand upon the basics of survival. Earth is the grassroots of society. In history, it has always been the builder, the farmer, the gatherers, and it has expanded throughout the years and throughout the centuries to become the tradesmen, the merchants, the bankers, if you will, the people who run the economy, who allow trade and therefore excess in time and resources to flow within society, so as to allow us to explore the other aspects of life. If it wasn't for people of the earthly realms, we would not be able to have anything outside the most basic of necessities, really. Nowadays it's electronics. Back then it was the wheel, fire. Really, any invention in human history, for the most part, if it wasn't for the stability and the success of the Earth Clan, of the Earth Kingdom, we would not be where we are today. We would not be able to, the Fire Kingdom would not be able to go forth and explore the unknown. They would not be able to have the time nor the energy to really innovate, where then was only desperation. Even though at the end of the day, desperation is the mother of invention, discomfort is the mother of invention, it is more or less a sound fact that people do not innovate when they don't have the excess resources to innovate with. They tend to stick with what they know. As you all can imagine too, it's also the stabilizing factor in our lives whenever things go bad. Just as where it contains the flame of fire, so too is it the anvil upon which the metal is beaten upon. If it wasn't for the Earth Kingdom and the abuse that it's able to take and maintain, the amount of instability and chaos that inflicts society on a daily basis, if it wasn't for that, for the strength, then everything that we have ever innovated or created would have simply just perished. You can look towards a simple and obvious example of this is looking towards the ruins of the old Roman Empire. Still to this day, many of the aqueducts and the roads that Rome created are still around today. Even their buildings, because they were made to last. More than you can say for most of our modern infrastructure today, but well, it's not a totally separate conversation piece, but you get the gist. As you can imagine, Earth, in order to maintain and develop that stability, has to embody certain things in society that a lot of us tend to despise. Earth is the solidification of the regulations, of the protocols. Earth deals with the numbers. It deals with the things that are tangible. it deals with the things that are the most mundane in society, but at the end of the day are the most necessary in order to keep it going. In a lot of ways, you can view it, especially in the modern times, because of the corruption is so rampant. It has become a force of tyranny within society. The stagnation and the fear, which is something that Earth Clanners, as well as the Water Clanners, deal with in an excessive amount, is fear, which is what is part of what makes them so stable, but is also, if in excess, cause the rest of society to stagnate and to rot, if you will, in an unhealthy manner. As you all can see here, I have the 3 zodiac signs for the Earth Kingdom. Virgo in this group represents the mind. Now, as you all are probably not surprised by it, Virgo in the zodiac is ruled by Mercury. It's a very mental sign. They are obsessed with analytics, obsessed with numbers, obsessed with charts, the finer details within the mechanism. They are perfectionists, as many people will say. They are very neurotic in their perfectionism and wanting to make every little detail as damn near perfect as they can possibly make it. As you can imagine, these are definitely the people who are obsessed with protocol, who are obsessed with regulation, who are obsessed with being absolutely perfect at what they do, because they embody the need to serve others in as efficient a manner as possible. Taurus symbolizes the body of the Earth Kingdom. Taurians are all about sensuality. They're all about taking things in strides. As I've heard it said, Tauruses at their highest level as a matriarch or patriarch represent the Buddha, where they are simply as is. They are not worried. They are not easily frightened. They are slow moving. They are hard working, but they are slow moving. Their methodology ensures that whatever the Earth Clan does, whatever the Earth Kingdom does, is done exactly as scheduled, as desired. It may get done slowly, but it will get done surely. And in that process of slowly developing whatever it is that they are focusing their energies on, they ensure that it will last a lifetime. Several lifetimes, really. Instead of building a house out of sticks, they build a house out of stone. Just as they are, this house is everlasting, never changing, and will stand against any onslaught of chaos or insanity that might come its way. A Capricorn, they represent the spirit, the fundamental idea that the ultimate goal of Earth Clan is to create an everlasting legacy, to create a foundation that not only they can prosper from, but so can everybody else. They desire to create stability, empires, things that are worth creating and honing to the point of lasting generations upon generations for their children as well as everyone else. The single-minded focus and determination to create a home, not more than just the home, the foundation for the home, the very thing that will last forever, even if the home itself is destroyed. That is their goal. They take the other two, Virgo and Taurus, and they focus their energies in a singular direction with this idea and belief in stability and creating an everlasting legacy. Not only for their children to live upon, but also to survive by, in case the home does fall apart. They at least have a foundation to build back up from. And if they did play their cards right, they may even have a home to keep them sheltered from the storms of the outside world. This is represented, as you can see, with this symbol that I have in the middle. The symbol represents Earth's aspects of the masculine orderly. In the very middle, I could not think of anything else that probably best represents this idea than the color blue, which blue represents water. And at the end of the day, with the relationship between the earth and the water kingdoms, Earth's ultimate goal is to protect and help cultivate what water kingdom wishes to create: a harmonious home, a place worth building, creating, and even fighting for, a place where they can raise their children in peace and allow them to prosper without fear of instability. That is our kingdom's ultimate goal. I thank you all for tuning into this video. If you are able, I do ask that you leave a comment down below so that I can interact with you guys and learn from where you might be coming from with this idea. Like I said, I'm creating these videos in response to as a need to explain what neo-naturalism is in my eyes, and to better focus it to a point where it's tangible for everybody else to understand, and why, more importantly, why it correlates with our everyday life, and why I believe a lot of the reason why society isn't functioning today is because we don't live by these simple natural rules anymore, and that we have rejected these natural concepts. Like I said, thank you all again for watching the video. Leave a comment down below if you can, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.